Alright, one down, two more to go. We're back with the second Nancy Drew game in this Nancy Drew long play series. Tearing our way through these. Okay, this is Ghost of Thornton Hall. The last one, The Secret of the Pirate something or other, was widely regaled as the worst Nancy Drew, and this one seems uniformly loved, so let's see if we can't spot all the differences. Let's enjoy the opener. As a master sleuth.
What time is it?
Late.
Savannah? Is that you? What's wrong?
I got a case for you.
Can it wait until later?
I'm sorry, it can't. There's been a kidnapping. A girl just a little older than you.
Shouldn't the police be taking care of this?
There's only so much they can do, and she needs to be found before something bad happens.
What do you mean?
The call came in for me, but I can't go. Thornton Hall is a dangerous place for people like me.
Ghost hunters, you mean? So people think it's haunted?
They know. Jessalyn needs someone who ain't afraid to run after her. That ain't me. What I'm asking of you is dangerous.
After everything you did for me in Japan, I'll do it.
Thank you. Drive to the airport now. I'll arrange a ticket. And Nancy, I didn't call you just because you're a good detective. I called you because you're a skeptic. Thornton Hall is no place for anyone who believes.
Then you called the right detective.
I'm serious. You think long and hard about that before you get on that plane. If what you find on the island is going to get to you, don't go. Stay home.
Don't worry, I'm on the case.
You sure about this?
I am.
Watch yourself around the Thorntons. They earn their bad reputation.
Well, thanks for being concerned. I should be okay.
Well, depends who's here. Hope for your sake Wade's not skulking around. Or that loony bin reject Harper. But it's Charlotte you best watch for. Black Rock Island belongs to her now. Has ever since the night the fire took her. Take care now.
Okay, we're off already. I can't think of any of the friends I have who I would get up in the middle of the night, go to the airport and catch a flight for. Because I have good friends that wouldn't demand that. Or at the very least would know better than that. Okay, first things first, the resolution looks a whole lot better here. And the effects look better. Good job. Right, the letter T is going to be integral to this. Scavenger list. Let's hope that's not something we need. At all. Oh god, no, it is already in our inventory. Didn't come here to scavenge.
Hey! You're not Savannah.
No, but you must be Wade.
Is she with you? Are you the new assistant? What's his name, get canned or something?
Logan? I don't know. All I know is that she thought I'd be the right person for the case. She's not coming.
What did you just say?
She said she was sorry to send me, but nothing could get her to come here.
I never took her for a coward.
Well, she seemed pretty scared of the ghosts.
Ghosts? No, that ain't it. She's scared of seeing me. I hope Savannah understands the mess she dropped you in.
I can handle myself just fine.
You're just a kid.
You could say the same thing about Jessalyn.
True enough. Say what suits you. Won't make the nights around here any shorter. Anyway, Savannah had a package sent. I guess it must be for you. It's up in the house.
Who else is here?
Clara, that's Jessalyn's mother. Colton, her fiancé.
Anyone else?
Depends what you mean by anyone.
Any other alive or verifiably real people?
No.
Do you know Savannah?
I did, once.
And now?
And now I don't.
How did you meet Savannah?
We went to the same bookstore.
You don't seem like the type.
I'll take that as a compliment and an insult.
How long ago was this?
A while. Gone now. It was a little old dark place. Carried these musty old books. Stuff that didn't exist anywhere else.
What kind of stuff?
All sorts. But I was there researching our family. Savannah had this way of reading, like there was something she needed to know real bad. One day I finally asked, "What is it you need to know so bad?" You know what she said?
What?
Nothing. She handed over the book she was reading and walked out. At first,
What was the book?
that was the crazy thing. It was the Thornton family book of names. Births, deaths, marriage, and so on, going way back.
Why would she have that?
Why, indeed. I had to know. Took me some doing, but I tracked her down.
So you met Savannah because she was trying to find Charlotte's ghost?
One of those people who met her was Savannah. Ask her, and maybe she'll tell you about it. After that, she became obsessed with Thornton Hall. We got to know each other. I fell for her like a Black Tuesday banker. In the end, the landing was just as rough.
You said you were researching the family. Why?
After Charlotte died, that's when something I always knew came out shining so bright, I finally had to admit it. Long as it's been growing, the Thornton family tree's been split down the middle. The evil roots always trying to strangle out the good. I used to think I was on the side of good.
And now?
What do you think?
Maybe you're not.
Maybe you're right.
What did you mean about the family being split in two?
You wouldn't know by looking around here, seeing the state we're in, but we're loaded.
What's that have to do with anything?
The Thornton family bought its money with blood, and not always our own.
And you think one part of the family have more to do with this than the other?
I don't speak ill of the dead, especially not when they're staring up at the soles of my boots. Look around. You'll see.
See you later.
Adios.
Well, that was long-winded, but thankfully, it wasn't any reading. I'm sure the game will change that soon enough.
No need to jump, just me.
Can you
I
tell
didn't
me
jump.
about some of these stones?
I'll tell you what I can. But sometimes it's best to just look and listen. That there is Clara's mother.
What can you tell me about her?
Not a great deal. She loved her secrets. Never even told Clara who her daddy was.
Why not?
Don't know. When Clara was about 10, Rosalie got real sick. Every day Clara would ask about her daddy. I think she was afraid of being left to fend for herself. But Rosalie wouldn't say.
Okay. I hope I don't have to remember anything about family trees here.
Wanna hear a ghost? Check it out.
This one badly hacked iPod.
Can I listen to more recordings?
Sure.
Have you always been a ghost hunting enthusiast?
I'm not exactly enthusiastic about the dead, no offense meant. But yes, I do find it interesting.
Why?
Life is a quest for truth, is it not? And death has a way of stripping away all pretensions.
That's pretty philosophical for a guy wearing boots.
You Northerners don't have a lock on big thinkers. We got plenty. Like Roscoe J. Redbrook and the Gimbaltucky Boys, and I dare you to say their lyrics don't equal those of the Greek poets. And we got that old guy with the white suit and the chickens. Point is, I like ghosts because they show me what is, not what I want to see. And wearing boots don't make you stupid. Makes you smart, if it's muddy.
I kinda like this guy. Is he talking about Colonel Sanders? Anyway, we better get going here.
Better get going.
Bye.
Yeah, thanks. Right, what else do we have here? Ruby Newton. A spark at birth, a flame in life, quiet ember in the something. Oh man, graves galore here. Right, I have a brilliant idea here. A really good idea. Where's the change your, where's your desktop wallpaper thing? Give me a solid color of black. And let's change our monitor brightness from 0 to slightly more than 0, so I can actually see the game. Oh man, that'll take a bit of getting used to, but the game's a lot easier. A lot easier to see now. May Newton died March 14, 1933.
This blank one is my favorite.
Why is that?
Who doesn't want a celebrity in the family? Especially one that rubs all the wrong people the wrong way. The Gray Lady. In the Civil War, they say she was a spy, passing codes for the North. If you look, you can find some of her contraptions here. Her service gave the Thornton family this land.
A traitor, you say? Always kill a traitor before an enemy. Okay, I think we're done grave robbing for now, because we don't have a shovel. Maybe we'll find one later on. Thornton Cemetery, established 1866. This plaque honors... dedicated January 15th. Okay. Oh, I bet that head is going to rotate and look at us at some point. A lot more elaborate directions that we take around here than on that island. Makes me feel a bit like I'm playing the original House of the Dead here, which is great. I was very sad to go to the arcade and found that House of the Dead 2 had been removed, but they put in Time Crisis 5, which I have no real interest in playing. There's a whole lot of not much going on here, and I can't interact with this, so back we go. Plenty of dead folks.
Virginia, my mother. Rest her soul.
Can you tell me anything about her?
Just that I miss her, and I always will. Luther, my daddy. Mama called him the king of slamming doors. He had a hot temper, but a soft heart, and no mind for business. He wasn't intuitive. He brought me out here to the stones at night. Taught me how to open my eyes, shut up, and listen. You rest well, Daddy.
Sure. I wasn't asking. What else we got?
That's Charlotte.
Dear sweet Charlotte, please come back. That's a sad inscription.
It was a sad time. None of us wanted to see her leave. We didn't expect it to become what it's become.
They're talking about trials of mana, aren't they? Careful what you wish for. May she find her blah 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 blah. Ooh.
Beauregard Thornton. Mean old codger.
That's all you have to say? Man, it'd be alright if that's what people say about me someday. Perhaps we should just get out of here.
Jessalyn?
Excuse me?
Sorry. Of course you're not. I'm just tired.
No, don't be. I'm Nancy.
You're here to help?
Savannah Woodham called me in. She seems to think there's a supernatural explanation to Jessalyn's disappearance.
A couple of days back, that would have earned an eye roll. I'm Colton, the fiancé. Welcome to Thornton Hall. I'd extend you all the courtesies of the Thornton clan, but we seem to be about 20 years too late for that. You might need this. I found it in the house.
Is this Jessalyn's?
Yeah. It's dead, though. And the charger got mangled by something. Maybe you could channel all that inquisitive energy into seeing if you can get that old phone back up and running.
Were you and Jessalyn getting married soon?
Yes.
Any chance this is just pre-wedding jitters?
She might have had second thoughts about the wedding. Trust me, everyone does. But she never let anyone worry about her like this. She loved her family more than anything.
Is it safe to assume you had second thoughts about the wedding?
I never said that.
True, but you implied it. You said, trust me, everyone does.
I know. I remember it like it was just moments ago.
I'd better get going.
Goodbye.
He seems rather evil, but he did just give us a phone for free. So he can't be that bad. Oh god, this place looks like a dump. I thought they said they were loaded. Wait, what? Well, it ain't moving now. Hope that wasn't a ghost. Already feels like there's so much more to explore here than on the island. And we had a whole island there. Alright, before we talk to this lassie, let's steal all of her stuff, like, the female secret agents of the Civil War. That's blindingly bright. Oh, jeez. Didn't think that one through, did I? Ouch. Eli Whitney changed the course of the US history when he invented the cotton gin. Well, you can't make gin out of anything. Wonderful, but I ain't reading all that. I ain't reading any of that. Away you go. The long cold night on Blackroot. Da 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 da. Lovely. Anything else I can pilfer? That's a no there. Don't mind me, lassie, just snooping around.
You must be Nancy.
Yes, you must be Clara, Jessalyn's mother.
Yes?
I want you to know that I'm here to help you with anything you need.
That's real sweet, hon.
I know you may not want me here since you didn't actually call me yourself.
So long as you help me find Jessalyn, you're welcome under what's left of my roof here.
Is there anything else I should know that might help me find Jessalyn?
Yeah. Keep a suspicious eye on Wade.
Wade didn't seem all that dangerous to me.
He neglected to tell you about his time spent in jail, I see.
As a matter of fact...
Wade's a nice guy when he wants to be. And only when he wants to be. I'm happy we have another set of eyes looking for Jessie. But I do hope you know what you're getting yourself into.
Who did Jessalyn come here with?
Addison. I tried talking to her, but she was a wreck. Here. She'll have calmed down a bit by now. I hope.
What do you think happened to Jessalyn?
You wouldn't know by the look of this dump, but we're worth a great deal of money. Well, that's what I thought this was. But then, no. Not yet, at least. I can't believe I'm praying for a ransom note to show up. It's like someone's trying to punish us.
Why do you say that?
Thornton Hall was once something truly beautiful. But so much greed and tragedy built up in these walls that when they started to crumble, I wanted to save this place, make it mine. But I couldn't. So whoever took Jessie wanted us to sit here in this broken-down old house waiting for her.
Is there any chance Jessalyn's disappearance could be cold feet?
My Jessie would never put her family through this nightmare, never.
Were things good between Colton and Jessalyn?
They had their rows and their romantic dinners, same as any couple. Colton had some... Well, hon, he had some issues, but they worked through them.
You mentioned that Colton had some issues. What did you mean?
To put it delicately, family issues. Never you mind, it has nothing to do with what's going on now.
Why is everyone here? Shouldn't we be out searching for Jessalyn?
I closed down the company. The entire staff is out combing the woods. I said, sit home or join the search. You get paid either way. Not a soul stayed home. Jessalyn grew up in the business. She's got a lot of people looking out for her. I can be thankful for that. The police recommended a presence here. They said we'd have a better chance of noticing if something was off here, knowing the place and all.
I'd better get going.
Take care.
Haven't really got much in the way of leads here. It's worth noticing that I have a task list. And, ooh. Man, they really upgraded things in this game. Observate. Yeah, sure. Suspects. It's just text. I'm not here for text.
Still have to do that.
Find Jessalyn and find out if there are any important clues on Jessalyn's phone. So I need to fix up her phone some way, somehow. Otherwise, now going on here. Stuff to steal. Stuff to steal. Yep. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Let's add a bit of sugar this time. She said I should make myself at home, right? Let's have a bit more sugar this time. It's gonna be a long night, probably. Maybe like
It's perfect as is.
I'm not so sure about that.
I think that's enough of that.
Wonderful. Just wipe ourselves off and keep the napkin. Can I keep this with me? No, okay. I'll have another cup though. Hey Mrs. T, do you know where the bathroom is? Okay, what else do we have? Don't invite me into your home and tell me how rich you are. That's how you end up with a shell of a home by the time I leave. Why, yes, a 5 sugar lemon and double mint cup of tea. The classic. Yes, was his... Oh, we forgot to add some turpentine to it. Am I just... really just coming in and taking everything? This isn't Nancy Drew, this is... Hang on, I can remember the name of it. Uninvited. This is Uninvited.
Painting. I should find somewhere to place it.
Yeah, how about my home? Anything, any more for any more? Ooh, vinegar, salt, paper towel, stack some pennies, and hey, we've got a battery.
I don't have all the parts I need.
For what? Can we fix the phone yet? No, okay.
I need to find something to remove these nails.
But why? God, what a dump. It's kind of cool though. It's got a good bit of character to it. Yep, I'll take that. I've got my very own picker now. It's stealing everything these people have. Don't know what this is all about.
That didn't sound good.
Thornton family cotton processing. This door is from the barn. House equipment processing. Many workers lost their fingers in the processing. Well, they should have been better at what they do then. Oh, okay. Speaking of being better at what we do. I suppose I need to sort something out there so that the death device doesn't fall on us. Anything else? Hey, there we go. With a spade and a picker, we can start doing all these odd jobs around the place. Oh, hey, we've stolen their money now. This is getting a bit out of hand. Bits of Power says, hey Jake and chat, I'm watching FTL Season 3 Episode 1. And someone already calls Jake a genius for how well he involves the chat. Well deserved. I couldn't be happier watching how successful your streaming career already is. Keep up the good work. This is not the long play to have something about success and genius streamer coming in.
Looks like the painting is
But I'll
missing.
take it. Cheers, bits. Oh man. Even stealing their cotton. Oh, this whole thing's got my funny bones all acting up. Just steal their EMF reader, whatever an EMF is. Ah, That is blinding. Okay. Nancy here's... Oh, this is from What's-Her-Face, who actually told us to come here. Right, I know you're going to be looking for Jessalyn during the day, but night's the best time to investigate the family. Spirits are restless, you'll probably get more out of the family. EMF. Yeah. Gadget I included works pretty well on the property. I don't normally use these. Strong correlation between meter peaking and documented sightings. You don't like things that can't be explained, but just because it can't be explained yet doesn't mean you should disregard it. Call me if you want to talk. I don't. Good luck, Savannah. I was 14, my younger brother was 12. I was a bit of a scrawny kid, caught more than my fair share of trouble. Blah, 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 blah. Let's get away from that. Oh, so this is a slider to go between my items. So when there's something supernatural going on, we should probably whap out the EMF reader. Sure. Thornton book. Okay, I really don't have to... Hope I don't have to read much of that. Oh no! It's a ghost!
What was that?
I don't know, but the readings are pretty high there, Nancy. We better make a safety save. It's one door that's not eating our brute force very well. Or perhaps it's eating it too well.
What's that smudge? It almost looks like something was painted over.
Well, let's remove it.
I can't pour this directly on the painting.
What's stopping you? Alright. Pour it on that then.
There's something back there.
Off you come.
What's that? Are those graves?
Is that it? Oh wow, we used all the paint thinner on that. And what did this even tell me? Do not know. Can I use this on more of these? Yeah, thanks for inviting me. I've just poured paint thinner on all your paintings. Okay, anything else to pillage? We went through there and all we really got upstairs was the EMF reader, which is giving us an all-time low. Okay, I thought maybe I could use my pennies and start getting that battery going, but no. Well, I don't have the vinegar anyway. Maybe there's some over where all the tea ingredients are. Let's have another cuppa. I'm slightly worried about the hygiene for all of this. Like, how's this stuff been stored? Where'd even the water come from?
Nancy.
I saw something really strange.
I did too.
What do you think that was?
Excuse me, I need to be alone. Did you have more to say?
What's the story with the locked room upstairs?
It's Charlotte's. We don't go in there.
It might help me figure out what's going on, if I could take a look around.
Best of luck. That door locked itself up tight the day of her funeral. There's not a key in this world that'll open it. I've tried.
Who else was in that old portrait with you?
You know, hon, we had that covered up for a reason. I can't talk about it. Not right now. Please, just leave me be. Yes?
I'd better get going.
See you later, hon.
Chief Irons had that kind of line before, where he's like, oh please, I really want to be alone now. And he was evil. We also don't know if he's alive or dead.
What's up?
What do you think of Clara?
She's just a little severe until you get to know her.
And then?
I wouldn't know.
You're holding something back.
So what if I am? Don't want to go in the house? Don't blame you.
How did you and Jessalyn meet?
I saw her one day and thought, this is the girl I'm gonna marry. And then I threw a rock at her face.
Like, metaphorically?
No, I was just a kid. I had a very limited game book. She still has a little scar. You can see it when she smiles. I'll never live that down.
I imagine things improved from there?
We became best friends. Then we grew up and became what we are. Or were. Or...
So you and Jessalyn must have dated for quite some time.
Actually didn't start dating until a year ago.
Really?
We both dated other people, but nothing worked out. One day Clara had enough and sat us down and said, everyone knows you're gonna get married. Go to it already. Jess was mortified. I took her out to the coast since that always cheered her up. We talked through the night, and by the time the sun came up, it just stopped sounding so silly.
Well, what do you think happened to Jessalyn?
Yeah, I'm trying to avoid thinking about it. My mind can get caught up in a real dark place. You know, when things around me get bad.
What do you mean?
Ignore me. I've been up way too long.
Do you know anything about Clara's past?
No. It's funny you ask.
Why is that?
I could tell Jess had something to tell me about Clara. She'd get so close and just stop dead.
She never told you anything?
I know Clara's mom died when she was young, and she ended up living with her cousin's family. But that's it.
Goodbye.
Later.
I haven't taken in a single detail about the situation here. I'm just looking for puzzles, and as it happens, more things to
There's no way off the island
steal.
right now.
We're on an island? Alright, let's see if we can get any updates out of you.
You scared me.
From what I understand, the Thornton family business is very successful.
Yep. We got money and all the trouble that buys.
Do people really come here trying to meet Charlotte's ghost?
Around the time Charlotte's ghost was driving the family away, the stories started to spread. Little kids around here started playing this game to scare themselves silly. They'd turn off the lights and say, "Fire so red, night so black. Dear sweet Charlotte, please come back," over and over again until they'd just about scare themselves to death. It was just a game, but that's when people started jumping the fence at night hoping to meet her, saying that same silly rhyme. Most would just come and go in peace, but the ones who found her, it messed them up real good. A couple even went into shock.
What do you think of Colton?
I do not like that shifty little punk, but I have said that about all Jesse's boyfriends. With him, I mean it a little extra. Something's crooked with the two of them together. I don't know if she can see it or not.
Is it true that you have a questionable past?
You asking if I really went to jail? Yes. I advise against it.
Why?
It's not a fun place and they don't let you leave.
No, I mean, why did you go to jail?
I know what you meant. I took a tour of the seasons. My debt is paid, that's all.
I'd really like to know.
The nerve you got.
I saw something I can't explain in the house.
That's why you couldn't get me in there for nothing.
I don't believe in ghosts, but...
That don't stop you from feeling them. Would you believe my happiest memories live in that house? Christmases and long summer nights stargazing on the roof.
Can I listen to more recordings?
Sure.
Who runs the family company?
Clara.
Do you think that's fair?
No.
Would you like to run the company?
Good, sweet nonsense, no. Do not even imply that I'm after that to anyone.
Why aren't you in the house?
I'm only on the island because Jessalyn's missing. Nothing's gonna get me in that house.
What's Clara's relationship to the rest of the family?
My cousin, Harper and Charlotte's cousin. She lived with the girls after her mama passed.
Does anyone actually live here?
No one lives out on the island, but just on the shore.
Were you close to Jessalyn?
Everyone was. Everyone is. She's the bright spot of happiness in this whole miserable family.
Well, this is the best guy by far out of everyone, but I've heard enough out of you.
Bye.
Get on out of here now.
Freaking okay, then. Wait, did something spooky just happen? I feel like something spooky did just happen.
It's locked.
Darn. Maybe I could bust it open with a spade. Or a picker. So I'm not really sure what his game is. He's just standing there and... Honestly, I couldn't place Georgia on... No, I'm sure I could try really hard to place Georgia on the map. I'm sure it's not far from Florida. I once tried a minefield game of states in the US. And there was just the outline of the US, no state borders or anything, and you had to click where the states were. And it was hard. Ooh, something's going on here. There's another bit of tea here. Tea. Now there's an idea. Could go and get another cup of tea. I could label all 50 states no problem, says Death Shed. I forget where you're from, Death Shed, but I imagine for Americans it's easy because it's drilled into you in school.
Hey.
See you later.
Goodbye.
That's enough out of you. I feel like there's a big part of the map that I just haven't
can't leave now.
got to yet. Can't imagine we're so limited in area like this. Oh well, step back inside and see what's... Ooh! Eerie singing.
That sounds like it's coming from upstairs.
Well, hop to it, Drew. Ooh. I'd say it's off the charts, but it is really quite on the charts. Okay, run up and batter it. Maybe if I knock enough, it'll bother the ghost. Yeah, I was thinking about making a joke about the island of Georgia, but I ended up not.
Make yourself blind. Call Charlotte home. I need to figure out what this means.
Well, the brightness of this on my screen is making me blind. Charlotte requests a meeting with you. Recite a rhyme with dreadful meter. Where dreadful meter is at its peak, make yourself blind. Don't dare to peek. Call Charlotte home. Let her speak. She may just let you live. Ah, how cute. So where is the meter at its maximum? It's a shame I can't keep it out whilst I'm going around. Yeah, it'd be alright if it could show its value without me having to click on it all the time. Hey, I got my phone, right? Ooh. We'll call our cat.
Hello?
Addison, my name is Nancy Drew. I'm calling to see if you can help me with something.
this about Jessalyn?
Yes?
I can't. I'm sorry.
The sooner we can find out what happened to her, the better her chances of survival.
Okay. I'll help with what I can.
How's Jessalyn's relationship with Clara?
Okay, maybe a little strained.
How so?
Jess used to call her Chairman Mom. Behind her back, of course.
Do you think Clara could have anything to do with Jessalyn going missing?
I don't think Jess was afraid of Clara. But still, I can't say for sure.
What do you think of Colton?
What's to think? He's always been decent to me and Jess.
The bedroom key is crossed out in the scavenger hunt. Do you know where it is?
No. Jessalyn must have found it, but I couldn't tell you where it is.
Can you walk me through what happened the night Jessalyn went missing?
She was about to get married, and I think the pressure of it was getting to her. It was supposed to be a night of blowing off some steam. Jess always loved a good scare. She used to make me sneak into scary movies with her when we were kids. So, in a weird way, spending the night searching for a ghost sort of made sense for a bachelorette party. At first, it was really fun. We were running around trying to scare ourselves silly. We were making these recordings like we were on a ghost hunter show. Then, things got strange.
Is there anything you remember that might help me find Jessalyn?
No. Actually, wait. Hang on. Upstairs, there was this door. Jess was desperate to get it open. Between you and me, I was relieved that she couldn't figure it out.
Really? Why?
I could feel eyes on me all night long.
What were you doing at Thornton Hall that night?
A scavenger hunt, but I don't know. There was something strange about it.
In what way?
Jess was looking for something toward the end of the night. Kinda desperately. It stopped being fun. That's all I know.
How was Jessalyn acting that night?
She was classic Jess for most of the night.
Then something happened?
Yeah. We were in the house and suddenly she just screams. And then she's nowhere to be found.
What happened?
I was alone in the house, jumping at every noise, too afraid to move. It felt like hours. Then she came back. She wouldn't say what had happened. She wouldn't even talk to me. She wanted to be left alone. She went downstairs, and that was that.
You said things got strange. What did you mean?
It was her and me up in that freezing house, and I remember thinking, I'll never get to sleep. But then I started to feel fuzzy.
Fuzzy?
Like I was underwater or something. And I noticed Jess was gone again. I wanted to get up and find her, but I couldn't move. It was like this invisible hand was pinning me down. I heard a strange voice. It wasn't Jess. Then it was the morning. I was alone and Jess was gone.
You said you heard a voice.
Charlotte. I'm sure of it.
Did she say anything?
She sang. I only heard a little bit.
Would you consider yourself a believer in the paranormal?
If you'd asked that last week, I would have made some crack about Bigfoot.
And now?
And now I'm going to say that I don't believe. Because I'm afraid if I let myself believe, I'll be opening a door that no one can close.
Did you notice any secret passages or tunnels while you were at the house?
No, but it was so drafty in there, it would surprise me if there weren't.
See you later.
Find Jess.
Hopefully that's the last we hear from Addison, but I think she's guilty. Alright, oh god, Bess!
Bess's phone.
All right, bonus Ned. What are you two up to?
George is in New York.
So, she got the internship with that Technology of Tomorrow place?
Yeah, Ned and I were just planning a road trip for when you're back. I was in the middle of trying to convince Ned to grow a bad mustache so we can hang out in Brooklyn.
Not going to happen.
Someone to Ned, and George already said no. It was a really angry no, too. Anyway, did you make it to the island?
I did.
I've been doing a little research, and I can see why Savannah sent you.
Why's that?
If I believed in ghosts, I wouldn't come within a few hundred miles of Black Rock Island.
I can definitely see why. Even I have to admit it does have a certain abyss gazes also into you vibe to it.
Put that on a billboard.
I've got your back. I've been reading up on missing persons cases and hauntings.
Really? Oh, that's great.
I, on the other hand, have been watching videos of otters so good at stacking things. Additionally, I've kidnapped Ned. I've been so bored since George left, and Ned's a very active listener.
Mm-hmm.
See? And he's also very quick to Stockholm.
Nickerson family trait. We like being liked.
Oh, thanks, you two.
I'm not really sure I want to talk to any of these anymore. Oh, Jesus, so much to talk to them about. Okay, tell me how to charge a phone.
I need to charge a phone that has no charger.
I'm not good with koans. Ned?
Oh, I got this. I once made a potato battery by hooking up some wires.
Yeah, well, I once turned a potato into an abomination by forgetting about it for a year. Sorry. It's hard not to get jealous around Mr. Knows Things here. Continue being useful.
Actually, that's all I've got. If you find some potatoes or oranges and some alligator clips, that might get you part of the way there.
Hey, I got both of those things. Also, alligator clips? Okay, sure. Jessalyn, Wade. Did I meet Wade?
I met Wade.
I still say giving your child a verb for a name dooms them to a life of hearing mediocre jokes. What's he like?
He's got a bit of a rough edge. He seemed surprised that I came instead of Savannah.
What do you mean?
He wanted Savannah here, specifically.
Why?
I don't know, but I intend to find out. I just saw a ghost.
So what are we talking? Puppet? Mirror tricks?
No, listen, don't tell anyone else this.
Is this going to be a ghost blind item? A well-known spirit was spotted at a popular haunt canoodling with a certain ghost about town known for his habit of appearing in mirrors.
Can you channel Sirius Bess for a moment?
Okay. Homework, my dad talking about taxes, that picture of a puppy who got lost. Old paintings of European royalty. I'm there.
Thanks. Since I've gotten here, things have been getting stranger and stranger. I can't shake this feeling. It's like an odd weight. I'm not saying the ghosts are real here. I'm just saying... I don't know what I'm saying.
That doesn't sound like the Nancy I know.
I know. I just need to clear my head. There is always a scientific explanation.
Ned, you gotta tell her to come home.
Still gotta work on that whisper, Bess.
Nancy, you're really scaring me. Come home.
I will, just as soon as I can. Goodbye.
Call back soon.
I don't want to hear about anything else they have to say. We had one person else that we could phone, right? Savannah.
Hi, Nancy. Did you get the package I left for you?
Yes.
I think they're silly, but apparently some of the people I've met swear by using EMF signatures on the property.
What have you been up to since we spoke last?
I've been teaching the road to know my wheels.
Are you working on the next book?
I've been running away from the next book. In an empty house that was filling up with chatty ghosts. But who knows? When I'm out of gas, maybe I'll have no choice but to listen to what they have to say. If they're interested, I'll send you a gallery proof. If they're not, guess I'll go teach.
Someone wants me to call a ghost. I don't know if I should.
In my experience, when you try to call ghosts, it goes straight to voicemail.
How sure are you?
95%.
Less reassuring than I was hoping for.
Think of it this way. In 100 parallel universes, only 5 Nancys get eaten by a ghost.
Eaten?
Metaphorically, for the most part.
Savannah, you are not helping.
Oh, I'm just trying to loosen you up. You'll be fine, honey. Smart money says this is just someone toying with you. But if you feel anything out of the ordinary, run and don't look back.
Goodbye.
Y'all be careful now.
Okay, well at least I got one important piece of information out of the phone call. There are more things that I can go down, but I think we need a break from that. I think we need some puzzles to break up this talking simulator game. Now, where is max power? You'd think it would be here by the door, but you'd be wrong. There's a really eerie feeling to the whole place. And that's not just because it's all spooky ghosty stuff. I think it's because there are people here in a place that obviously is not kitted out for people living here. Reminds me of that point in the castle in the other Nancy Drew where there's this guy just going about his business in a room with no wall. Let's have a cup of tea. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Citrus, mint. Oh, she's not saying it's perfect this time.
Yes?
Everyone else seems to be avoiding the house. Why are you in here?
You'll think I'm crazy.
Not after the day I've had.
Fair enough. I guess I want to be close to whatever it is that took Jessalyn.
I've heard about the ghost, but can you tell me anything about the real Charlotte?
My cousin. But everyone thought we were sisters. She died here. Joined the old family, as they used to say. When I was a little girl, my mama used to say, after we Thorntons passed, we'd keep on living right here. Every night would be a beautiful ball with songs and cute boys to dance with. She wasn't trying to scare me to death, but nonetheless, I did not sleep well on story nights.
It does sound a little eerie.
That was back when Thornton Hall was pretty. Now, I don't even want to entertain the thought.
Did your mother say much else about the ghosts here?
Too much. If she thought there was a ghost about, she'd fall to pieces being so sad.
Sad? Most people are afraid of ghosts.
She had this weird belief that Thornton ghosts aren't around forever. They got a short time to make their peace. If they don't, they get bitter, real mean and nasty. Until they forget everything that made them human. And then they slip into the cracks of the world to live with the others.
The others?
The lost souls. From an accident that happened here years back. Mama called them hungry shadows.
Why?
I don't want to know. She said they were all tangled together, lost and scared and mean. My mama was a good woman, but dang if she didn't scare me half to death with a regularity.
I think your mama's a Persona fan.
I'd better get going.
Take care.
Meaning I'm not so sure she was a good woman. Okay, do we have really anything to work with here? Puzzle somewhere, please. Oh god, achievement? Probably for checking this thing a whole load of times. Oh, but hey, I could slam down the oranges, right? No? Come on, we got our alligator clips here, right? Okay. Well, I have the oranges and I have the dead phone, but it doesn't want to work with me here. All I've done here is steal their stuff. Using acidic fruits, press 1 copper coin and 1 nail into each fruit. Connect all the fruit together in a row. Attaching positive terminal clip to a nail. Da 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 da. Fair enough, but I can't seem to throw down what I need here and get to work with it. Nor can I simply steal the alligator clips. I guess it wants me to remove those nails before I do any of that. I mean, I could do that with a spade, but Nancy here lacks the ingenuity to make that a reality. Hell, that could be used to remove the nails. Oh.
That's almost off the charts. This must be the place.
Okay, let's do it. So I meant to blind myself. Don't really know what it means by that. Maybe I could use my camera. All these backgrounds suck. That one might suck the least. Perfect. Now that we've done the important stuff, let's kill ourselves. Much better. Let's have a look-see. Charlotte requests a meeting with you. Recite a rhyme with dreadful meter. Where dreadful meter is at its peak, make yourself blind. 1 hour in, still yet to see a puzzle, says Jingo. Yeah. Where are the puzzles? They've certainly upped their production standards here, but can't help but feel they've lost something very important.
Hi.
See you later.
Later.
Maybe I have to go and do all the conversations on my phone for that.
Hi there.
What can you tell me about Charlotte?
Charlotte was something special. Just like our Jessalyn. She had the most beautiful voice. When she sang, it was like sunlight busting through fog.
Sounds like you were close.
She was the talented one of the bunch. You can still hear her sing, if you stop to listen in the quiet, dark places.
Do you have a key to the crypts?
Sorry.
Can I listen to more recordings?
Sure.
Can I listen to more recordings?
Sure.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Well, we're getting nowhere fast here. This is me wanting to find the puzzles. Still got an out going on here, and it's not spooky enough. Oh! Are you a puzzle? Well, you're cracked, and you... 54 souls. Yes. Of course. Well, I'm trying. Oh, maybe I can go grave digging with the spade. Ah, now we're onto something. Hope Wade won't mind. Firstly, though, let's check that this is all A-okay. Oh!
Roger and Marie, side by side from the day they married to the day they died. Both real sweet. Charlotte and Harper's parents. May they rest in peace.
Well, we have everything we need to dig him up, but it's not happening. Just not happening, huh?
You sure do like creeping around.
What happened to Charlotte and Harper's parents?
Plane crash.
Seems like there's a lot of misfortune in the family.
Bad blood brings bad luck.
I found a set of graves without names on the markers.
That is where our troubles began.
What happened?
Most of the family'd rather it never come up. Our first factory was right here on the island. At the time, it made us a lot of money. But along the way, we got greedy. Never built a place for the workers to stay. They'd bed down right on the processing floor. Nothing for heat in the winters, so the workers built fires inside. One winter, there was a wicked cold snap. They built a couple of extra big fires, and in the night the fumes built up. None of them ever woke up again. That's when we split in two. Half saying this'll never happen again, and half saying accidents happen. Grieve and move on.
When did the factory accident happen?
That was more than 100 years ago, and we still can't move on. That's why this house still stands, I think. Until we Thorntons decide who we're gonna be, we're stuck on this island. You should see it on a summer day when the ocean and the sky are sharing the same blue and the grass is bright. But here it is, gray and dark, under all the misery we've heaped upon it.
You don't seem like a bad guy. Can you tell me why you ended up in jail?
You really want to know?
I do.
Then listen. I don't care if you believe me, but keep this to yourself.
Okay.
I wasn't close to the company then. Still ain't, but I heard through a friend of the guy down the way. You know how it goes. I heard that our processing plant in town was up to its old tricks, hiring people who couldn't afford to quit and treating them beyond bad, locking them in to meet quotas and such. I asked Clara. She denied, naturally, but it made her so mad I asked. I had to go check it out myself. I went in the middle of the night, and right away I saw it was true. The exit was padlocked, right in plain view of the world, and no one cared. I broke in, that's true. I was furious. I broke one of the big machines, that's true too. So there it is. I stood up, and boy, did I get knocked down.
You must be pretty mad at Clara.
You don't even know the half of it.
See you later.
Adios.
I was just liking this guy, but there he is getting in the way of good hard work. Alright, but in the end, I got nothing out of this, and certainly no puzzles. Still wonder what's up with this letter T, though. Maybe Mr. T worked here.
Yes?
Wade said you're the reason he went to jail. Is that true?
No. Wade is the reason Wade went to jail.
He said you were the one who pressed charges.
Well, isn't he the chatterbox when it suits him?
Is that true?
Yeah, it is. What he doesn't get, what no one gets, is that I meant well. No matter how he explained it to you, he broke the law. He broke into the factory, he damaged thousands of dollars of equipment, and scared the workers half to death. I didn't think he'd go to jail, though, and he knows that.
What did you think would happen?
I thought community service. An officer to keep him away from his crooked friends so he would finally straighten up. I planned on dropping the charges, but once the ball got rolling, I lost control of it. Wade ended up sitting across from a judge who wanted to make an example. And that was that. Wade has wanted his revenge ever since. It's stupid. I even suspected him of taking Jessalyn to get back at me. But he'd never do something like that. I mean, I don't think.
Right.
See you later.
You two deserve
Take
each
care.
other. Where are my puzzles? All I'm getting is family drama, and I want puzzles. Don't give me that look. No, don't even want it. I want to make myself a battery out of oranges. But it won't let me.
Hmm. 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 Hmm.
How can I blind myself and meet this ghost then? Even ghosts have their favorite haunts. Request a meeting, recite a rhyme with a dreadful meter. Where a demon meter is at its peak, make yourself blind. I don't get it. Maybe that is the puzzle. It would be very interesting if it wanted me to put my monitor brightness back down to 0, but sadly it wouldn't work that way. Doesn't seem to be any way to interact with this thing, sadly. I like the music though, it's nice and spooky. Cotton gin. Can I slam some cotton in this thing? No? Okay. You know, this was all nice and fun when it was my kleptomania adventure, but now it's just the hunt for the puzzle. I mean, there are a lot of books to read. Oh, that's a thought, right? The music is good, so let's have it louder. Oh, no eye contact. Won't open up. Already doused you in painty stuff. I mean, really, what happened here that caused all the breakage and stuff? This doesn't look like damage from time. Hey, there we go. Franklin. Can I douse you in this as well? No, no I can't. Is there anything special about you? Hold that thought. I know it's cliche, but there was some, there are still some spooky noises going on around me here. Okay, well, let's just get back to the game then. What do we learn out of this? Not a whole lot. How about this one? This one looks like a puzzle, but nope, no puzzles to be had. Come on.
Yes.
Make with the information.
See you later.
Bye.
See, I tried to dab this all over the painting, but nothing for it. Soulgast says they read some Nancy Drew. Don't ask me which one. So yeah, I heard it's a bunch of books as well, but I ain't read any myself.
See you later.
Goodbye.
Well, this is going a fat lot of nowhere.
Hi there.
Clara told me that she never intended for you to go to jail.
Don't believe that.
Why not?
Because it ain't true. She used to come visit just to laugh at me through the glass. That was the price of hearing about home.
I'd better get going.
Adios.
Okay, so all we're doing is relaying family drama between two people right now, which kind of blows.
Hello.
I'd better get going.
At least
See
that's
you
the
later,
end of
hon.
that. Right, I guess we gotta phone some others to get the ball rolling.
Yeah?
I'd better get going.
All right. Later.
Hi, Nancy.
There's something strange about Jessalyn's disappearance.
What's that?
There's no ransom note.
That does complicate things. But I've read that most missing person cases involve the immediate family.
You're right. I guess the best move is to keep the family talking. Maybe they'll let something slip.
Or maybe they're trying to tell you something.
How so?
Remember in Kyoto, you told me that ghosts are what people invent when an injustice can't be fixed?
Sounds me-ish.
If that's the case here, once you figure out what the deal with the ghost is, I bet it'll point right to Jessalyn. And if the ghost is real, then case closed. A ghost did it. If that turns out to be the case, please don't tell me. I like living in a world where ghosts are probably not real. I already have to vault into bed after every scary movie for fear of ankle grabbers.
I think I'm supposed to go meet a ghost.
Cool. Do you know what you're gonna wear?
A blindfold?
Makes sense. Now the question is, do you match the blindfold to your skirt or your shoes, or do you go all clashy?
I'm just not sure if I should go through with it. I'm worried it might be a trap.
Hold up, were you being serious? About the ghost? And the blindfold?
Yes.
I know you can't see it, but Ned and I are sharing a worried glance.
Nancy,
I know. I'll be careful.
I was just going to say it'd be a very memorable double date.
Aw, Ned. That's very sweet. And strange.
I was aiming for one, but I'll collect the whole set.
Oh, get a crypt, you two.
I want to catch you up on the case.
So it's a missing persons case, right?
Do you think she's actually missing?
I don't know. I've heard of runaway brides, but I don't think that's the case.
If it's a missing persons case, why aren't the police taking care of it?
Well, they are, but since she's an adult, there's only so much they can do.
Ned was telling me about the ghosts out there. Do you think maybe they're related?
Actually, I believe in this ghost.
Ned, do I have permission to do a spit take in your living room?
No.
I'm doing it anyway. Say that again.
Please don't.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Stand down, Bess. The Nickersons are a tidy people.
I wasn't really gonna do it, guys. Unless someone made me laugh. And this is that super red soda that's still on the market even though it's been linked to distractibility in 9 out of 10 Besses. Back to you. Are you finally trading in your Skeptics Club card?
And miss the dinner that probably won't happen this year? No way. People here believe in the ghost. I think if I don't take the ghost story at least a little seriously, I might miss something.
Smart.
Well, I hope so.
Right, that is
Bye.
enough. Enough of you, Bess. One last one is Savannah. Can I get any headway on how to do the meeting here?
Hey, hon.
Do you know anything about the factory accident?
Nothing I can verify. It's been scratched out of the local history. When I was there, I expected to feel something when I stood near the old factory.
And nothing?
As many spirits as I expected. I only met one.
Charlotte?
That'd be the one. Dear, sweet Charlotte, the terror of Black Rock Island.
Tell me what happened when you met Charlotte.
I'll tell you, hon, but you got to remember that you are not like me.
What do you mean?
I have opened the door to the spirit world, and you have not. And don't you dare do it, ever. You hear?
Yeah, I can agree to that.
I mean it. The dead are just like lost children. If you're out there leaving a trail of breadcrumbs, they will find you. Enough of the PSA. I snuck out there to the ruins on the anniversary of her death. I waited in silence for a long time. Nothing.
You didn't say the rhyme?
Oh, that. Oh, it's cute, but I wasn't looking for my daddy's brain-dead bloodhound. They come when they come, and in the dead of night, she came. Stood right beside me. Just me and her, eye to eye, for a hot minute. Finally, she reached for my wrist. She pulled me through a fog that became smoke and then fire. She pulled me back to the night she died.
Could you see what happened that night?
I couldn't see a thing. I could only feel the heat. I could feel how sad she was and how angry. I'm sorry, hon. Talking about it don't come easy.
I'm just trying to fit the pieces together. What does Charlotte have to do with Jessalyn?
All families got one thing in common. Every generation, just like the last. There's some rebels and some oddballs that break the mold. But for the most part, one generation gonna follow into the footsteps of the next. From what I gathered, Jessalyn seems to be cut from the same cloth as Charlotte. You ask me, if someone saw Charlotte as a threat, then Jessalyn's been born behind enemy lines.
I spoke to Wade.
I figured that might happen eventually. Can I explain, or are we beyond that?
I'm sure you have your reasons.
I do.
Wade said he was expecting you. Why didn't you tell me that?
I was going to come. I meant it when I told him I was coming.
But then?
But then I got scared.
See you later.
Good night.
Okay, for the love of God, can we get some puzzling, please? Something, anything. No, this is just with these books. Not happening. Maybe tear out some pages and cover my eyes with them. Anything. I'm desperate. See, the fact that I still have my cleaner soak napkin makes me think maybe there's still a use for that. Then again, we kept a lot of useless stuff in the other run. No. No. Cribbins, get away. That is blinding. Can't clean you up either.
Can't do that right now.
Oh, I want to look through her stuff, but I can't because she's
Do
here.
that right now.
Maybe I can spook her away. Better keep that in mind, though, that that's there to be rifled through. Was this really the... No, that's not the picture we put up. It's elsewhere. Oh boy. Nigerian Prince says, at this point, watching you brute force some puzzles isn't as painful as you hearing all that information dump. It wasn't even information. It's just gossip. Seditious gossip. Not sure if this really tells us anything. I hope none of the books do, because I don't want to bother with them. Hold on, is that a boarded up door? Jake, let's just finish the phone calls. Maybe they're triggers. Ah, yeah, maybe. Just don't want to. Come on, I have the information I need to stick some clips in these oranges. And those look like alligator clips to me. I can't thunk this phone down. Yeah, I'm working on doing these things myself. How is that the manual? Yeah, no, we can't appear to take the clips. It doesn't look like I can easily combine items here either. Maybe this is an item combiner. Or maybe it does nothing. I wouldn't call progression here contrived, says Nitro. Just DDR blind. Seems a bit of a tall order. Or how do you know that? Do you have a knife to cut the oranges? No, but why would you need that? You just push it into them. Alright, I'm seriously running out of everything. Wade, help me out here.
Hi there.
Savannah said Charlotte was supposedly a ghost.
Not supposedly.
In my experience, ghosts tend to be not real.
Then consider yourself lucky. In my experience, of which I have significantly more, reality isn't that simple.
Have you ever actually seen this ghost?
This ghost was my cousin Charlotte, and yes, I saw her. I saw her grow up. I was here the night she died, and I've seen her since, much as I wish that wasn't true.
See you later.
Get on out of here now.
Alright, let's blow through all the phone calls.
Yeah?
Goodbye.
All right. Later.
Oh.
Hi, Nancy.
I met Jessalyn's mom.
Poor her.
Assuming she's innocent, what's your impression?
I've never been. And no, Nancy?
I owe it to Jessalyn.
I know.
We just got back from a pretty rowdy opening night screening of the Relation Shipwreck. It was really bad.
All I want is to see the screen and to...
I'll do my best. Promise. I met Jessalyn's fiancé.
Where's he fall?
That's not a valid spectrum.
Like fun it isn't.
No.
I'm not calling off the dog.
My ego is perfectly...
Is that...
Nickerson men...
That's so, Neddard?
1/10 of a Ned.
That's very nice of you, Nancy, but no need to spare my feelings.
Good, because...
Let's refocus.
Right. Ticking clock, kidnapping, etc. For consistency, please state your answers in Ned units.
Couldn't tell you yet. He doesn't seem as worried as I'd expect, but...
Huh.
The boyfriend is statistically favored when it comes to crimes like this. I studied that in preschool.
I'd better get going.
Take care.
Well, those two were completely useless. How about you, Savannah? Oh, I don't like anything you say, so we'll just blitz through it.
You said you opened the... maybe I...
You don't believe? Good.
What scared you away from taking the case?
To be blunt, the living Thorntons are just...
Why?
They've dug so many graves on that rock that death, I can't help but wonder if they're...
Goodbye.
Y'all be careful now.
Be careful not to call you back. Okay, well, that was fat load of nothing. Now what? I guess one last chat with you.
See
No,
you
I don't want
later.
any recordings.
Later.
Could shank him with a picker, maybe.
Harper Stone.
Harper?
Indeed. She ran away shortly after Charlotte died. Long enough that we thought we'd lost her too. One day she walked in the front door looking wild and thin as a spring sapling. Never said where she was. Her granddaddy was so mad he left the stone to remind her of what she'd put them through. She'd sit out there and read. Don't know if it was spite or if it made her feel at home. Knowing her, probably both.
That's pretty cool. I'm also surprised I hadn't clicked on that one already. No grave digging, sadly.
Ugh, you scared me.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Been right here. Oh. That thing was pointing at me. Of course, now it's not doing diddly squat for me. And then we got all these 50 souls, but again, we can't dig them up. Good grief, just getting this ball rolling is tough stuff. Gone, never forgotten, so it goes. Yeah, there was a mention of hidden passages. Guess there wouldn't be hidden passages if they weren't hidden. Fairly high on the power there, but I don't have a blindfold. Wonder if I could ask around for one. Doesn't seem like it would be particularly hygienic to just pick one up around here.
What's up?
Goodbye.
Later.
Yes.
See you later.
See you later, hon.
Good heavens. I've spoken to everybody. Feel like I've looked everywhere. So what am I missing? Oh, a fresh
I already
napkin.
have one.
Could I wear it around my head?
I I already have one.
Maybe you're a blindfold. Somebody says they think I missed something on the porch. Well, I'm looking and I'm not seeing. What? Okay, so I guess we just slap the napkin on our face.
Fire so red, night so black. Dear sweet Charlotte, please come back. What's going on? Where are you taking me?
Tell me, who are you?
Nancy, I'm here to help Jessalyn.
Give me a reason to let you live. Mind you, a good one.
What?
One reason to spare me. Give it to me now. The spirits are growing impatient with my mercy.
I'm here to find Jessalyn. That's reason enough.
Foolish, but come. Remove the blindfold.
Just who are you?
Harper, can I trust you? Can you be trusted?
Well, that depends. Can you be trusted?
That's a no now, isn't it? You'll be wanting to know why I am hiding under the house.
That would be at the top of my list of questions, yes.
It's because I don't want anyone up there to find me.
Why not?
It is undeniably frigid here. Cold as the crypts themselves. I'll build a fire, and the fire will build some smoke, and the smoke will build some rain.
Are you ignoring my question?
Not ignoring, no. Elongating the moments in between the asking and the hearing. Pausing for effect.
Okay. Could you tell me now?
A moment, hon. Ahem. It's because I'm a grandly unbalanced sociopath with delusions of grandeur and a history of erratic behavior and violent tendencies. My family resents me. They have publicly said that I'm a freak. People in the town point and stare. The neighborhood children used to call me Witch Lady until my dedication to the ironic led me to bake cookies for the sweet darlings. But it was my love of the dramatic reversal that won out in the end, and I threw the little runts down a well.
You what?
Oh, I'd never do such a thing. But it would be funny. Not funny, haha, but funny. Ah! Help, I'm in a well! So that's me. Tell me about you. I bet you're fascinating. Oh, wait, shut it. I forgot the most important thing. Do not tell anyone I am down here. If you do, I'll just do something rotten. Here, take this. Go now.
What?
I should look for those portraits.
To find me again, look to the... Okay. Ooh, can I have it? Wait, if that fell down, maybe it won't kill me here. Nope, they have more. Where'd it go? And I still can't make my orange's battery for the phone. Tragic. Well, there are lots of portraits. I wonder if I can, no. Wonder if I can napkin up again. No? Oh, okay. Ah, she doesn't have her briefcase here for me to root around in. But how did she know I had that device?
The letters must be what that note was referring to. All right, now to find all the others.
Clan. Sure. Time to douse out all of their paintings. Now, I tried to douse these before. But it feels like we finally have something resembling a puzzle here. So I'm gobbling it up. Triggers, Jake, story, and conversational triggers. See, I worry that I'm going to come away from this one thinking that it's a whole lot better than that one that was hated by all. TEG3. That's probably not important. Keep going. There are more portraits out there. Did he just blink? Right. Gotta make a note to myself to check the VOD at 1:46:00. Blink question mark. Quite certain he blinked. And maybe that tea was full of LSD. Is there one portrait that I'm missing then? Well, it must be, but which one?
That's it. Now I should...
Oh. There was something about gin elsewhere. Probably cotton gin. Yes, cot not. Cotton gin, get seeds. Clanabe lascaz.
That's it.
Is it now?
How do I get this working again?
I don't know, throw in some cotton? Would make sense for
I need
it.
to put the combs on first.
Ooh, puzzles! This is what we've been waiting a long time for. Ah. Is this a miniature Hanoi? Oh, right, some of these have bits that come out of it like that as well, eh? Well, why don't I just put them on last? If that were so simple. Would that it were so simple. I feel like it's a waste to put you on just yet. There you go. On you get.
Done. That's all of the seeds.
I don't claim to know much about cotton, but can you really turn cotton into seeds?
I have to find a way to balance these scales.
There. Easy, right? 7 equals 6 and 1. I mean, they're balanced now. What's wrong with that? Or do I have to put them all on? 5 is the same as 3 and a 1 and a 1. So what's imbalanced about it? 5 is the same as another 3, 1 and 1. Was that meant to be hard?
That looks new. It might be Jessalyn's.
Oh, candy bar. We had these on the island. It's some more cocoa crinkles. Yummy, crunchy, and cocoa latey. Now with a lot less fat. Did she just eat that straight away? My. Looks like a puzzle I need a whiskey for, says Franconian. Okay, this is a lot of reading. Don't want to have any of it. No, just one list. The list can't have an item. There's another. Okay.
The Thornton family tree. Might come in handy.
But it also might not. A key. Now that looks handy. Oh, but it's only part of a key. Man, just pilfering through everything we find here. I wonder what's behind this door. Well, let's find out when we continue this on the next long play session, because we've had quite a lot of Nancy Drew today, and now that the game's finally giving us puzzles, I know I have something to look forward to next time. So let's make our save of puzzles at last and get back to this. Ooh, it'll be in a wee while actually. Can't believe we're already on Saturday night, which means I need to think up a weekly one-shot for tomorrow. Well, we'll figure it out, but that'll be later. Cheers for joining for this unorthodox long play, but it's fun in its own way, isn't it? Alright, cheerio.